Hello, everyone. Welcome on board the USS Poseidon. This is my favorite ship from my most developed character. This is Sky Strider, max level engineering officer. Uh, Not much else to say, I guess. I was working on Sunrise, which is part of the chapter or season, or however that you want to call it. Let's see. Yep, Future Proof. I have not played this one through yet, so we'll see how it goes, and I'll figure it out. We'll figure it out as we go along together. Looks like right now the first thing I need to do is get to Deep Space Nine. And I feel like cruising. So we're gonna cruise to Deep Space Nine and pick up Specialist, whoever that specialist is. The torpedo that I have actually does more damage. Hold on a second. I was looking at the rewards, and the torpedo that I can get from this operation actually does more damage, but I believe that the crystalline torpedo that I have already installed does more penetration. So actually, this will be superior to my crystalline energy torpedo. So, and it's only Mark 12 versus the Mark 13. So this is going to be replacing my crystalline torpedo.
to Norazuva. Let's get started. My preliminary observations show some kind of unknown stellar problem. This
I actually wanted to cruise instead of transwarp, and I transwarped. I see. I have that little bitty hole I gotta fit in. Okay.
getting swamped with solar radiation. Try reducing the gain on your sensors. Initial results don't make any sense. The star's core reactions are failing, but it still has so much mass that it should be conducting fusion. This kind of matter is ejected during corona events. We should be able to collect some with your ship's ram scoops. Results are coming in now. This still isn't making any sense. If this is system-wide, we should find evidence. This is very strange. Usually nebulae are massive clouds between star systems. Finding a micronebula in a system like this is quite rare. This may be all the particulate matter will make your ship's sensors unreliable beyond a few kilometers, and shields will be offline. The best we'll be able to do is to check small areas until we get close to something.
Hunting around in the dark.
Greetings, unknown vessel. This is Administrator Kumar K. Please provide identification. Welcome to Lucari. Visitors here are rare, but we're always gratified by the chance to meet and exchange information with travelers. I regret that you have arrived at a difficult time. You may have noticed that our home star has become unstable. I'm leading a project to try to reignite the star. Unfortunately, we've already suffered severe disruptions, and we have a lot of problems to tackle right now. These problems started only recently, just a few days ago. Our astronomers noted a significant shift in the star's output, and now it looks like it's guttering and dying. If we can't solve this problem, it's the end of our species. I'm the project leader for our solar probe team. We have a solar probe ready that contains the booster module that needs to be fired into the star. It's capable of warp 2. There's a problem, though. The probe's remote navigation systems don't work. All of the interference from the solar flaring... We're getting your telemetry now. I'll have my engineer... The probe's made it out of orbit. Engaging secondary boosters to head out of planetary range. It's gone to warp. The probe is arriving at the solar corona. Deploying a chromodynamic booster. No effect. It didn't work. Repeat. It didn't work. That was our one shot. Thank you for trying to help. I'm not sure what to try next. Maybe we can evacuate.
My name is Caldano. Looks like I've arrived at the perfect time. I'm here to help with the problem with this star. I'm a scientist, and I have some specialized knowledge that can help.
With apologies for the interruption, this is my home star. My people are the ones at risk here. If you have some way to reverse this process, my people should be involved. All right, I'm willing to do so, but it will take me a little while to get a shot.
You won't be able to get a lock on my ship interior due to the subspace manifolds. I'll go ahead and bring you aboard. Welcome aboard. I'm Caldano.
You moved me here without crossing the intervening space. You have quantum teleportation technology.
Yes. We call it a transporter. It has a limited range, but it's useful for going from surface to ship.
Impossible! This ship's interior is massive, even though it's no bigger than a shuttle.
My ship uses compactified subspace folds. It's bigger on the inside.
This is all quite overwhelming. This Caldano person is another stranger from somewhere else, and you're here to help with our dying. Oh. Yes, I suppose I can see how it's an odd coincidence. We'd probably never have met if it weren't for the trouble with the star. My people have never really had any desire to go exploring out there. It sounds like you have a lot of experience in meeting other kinds of people. Maybe if we survive this, we can take the chance and look. What can I do to help? My home is at risk. I want to do something, to be involved in solving this problem.
Welcome to my ship. Don't be alarmed. This vessel is from the 31st century, and it has some technology you may not recognize yet. I can assure you, though, that I'm here to help. Correct. I'm associated with the temporal division of... well, let's just say that I'm an... No, I'm trying to prevent changes. Someone's tampered with this star. It's not supposed to die out here. The Lucari don't disappear today, at least not if we have any say in it. I have some technology that can help, but we'll need to rework. I'll regulate the device's main power state from this console. Sounds like whoever tried to destabilize the Lucari star has decided to come knocking. Let's see. They're packing a real wallop. Shields just went down. We have incoming.
What are those things?
Foliage. Keep them away. I need to finish these computations. I have the device shielded in a force field, but I can't deploy it until these foliage are out of the way. Shields are back up. They shouldn't be able to get any more boarding parties over. We've got a breather. Now I just have to charge the device and prepare it for use. In just... The device is charging. We should be just a few minutes away from...
Give us the task, get out.
Just wonderful. Now the foliage want my quantum phase.
If had more, you will be destroyed.
Little more time should be installed.
is reigniting. And it's...
Some of those ships have just arrived at our home system. They're attacking our homeworld. We don't have any way to... Please, you have to stop them. We don't have any warships or space weapons.
This ship does handle like a barge. It's really hard to get your nose. It's hard to get your nose lined up.
They've stolen my quantum phase inhibitor! Thanks for the save, but the Tholians managed to steal the Tox Utot while they had my ship whipped. That must have been their plan all along. I have some thoughts on that, but I will need to do some calculations.
Caldano is correct. You have preserved our future. My people will be forever grateful, not to mention my personal gratitude, of course. I think we have a bright future ahead of us, if you'll forgive my pain. I wish I could ask you about your science, your trade, your society. I suppose there will be time.
I think our friend the administrator here is going to need a ride home. Would you mind?
I have collected an amazing amount of information about what happened to this star. Thank you for bringing me along. Once we're back in Allied space, I'll take a shuttle home.
A first contact is a significant event for the Federation. We will be glad to open a dialogue with the Lucari people. Unfortunately, the loss of the Tox Utot is troubling. We have some reports about this device from when Jean-Luc Picard encountered it on Ryza in 2366. And obviously, we can't let the Tholians keep a piece of future technology that can destabilize stars. The Tox Utot has fallen into the hands.
Well, that crystalline torpedo really did me a lot of good, and I hope that this will this new torpedo will do me just as well. So we'll find out as we move along. Guys, thanks for watching, and if you get anything out of it, like, subscribe, go ahead, leave a comment or two, and don't worry about leaving insults. I don't care. I don't take that personal. So in the meantime, forgot to mention, I believe, this is scheduled to go live on May 6th. May 6th is International Nurses Day, at least in the USA. I don't know why they call it international. So a shout out and a gratitude for the nurses out there, for the jobs that you do and the hardships that you endure. I went to the hospital once and ended up being a pulmonary embolism. They cut into the main artery going down the inside of my leg, and they ran a tube up to my heart, near my heart where the embolism was, to siphon it out. Later that night, the button that they sealed that wound with popped, and the nurse stood over me and with his bare hands preserved my life by applying pressure to that major artery. And so my gratitude to all of you who work in that field, and my respect. Thank you. So anyway, that just about does it for now. And so guys, enjoy your games. I'll see you in the stars. And peace and long life.